All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to St. John Neumann Regional Academy tonight. The PIAA State Basketball Championships open up tonight. It's the boys single A. Paul Bow alongside Jim Webb. And Jim, we are officially on the road to Hershey. Right now, it all starts tonight. It's win or go home.
Absolutely. Great place to start off the St. John Neumann Knights. District champs here in District 4. Great ball game hopefully tonight as High Point Baptist comes to town, Paul Bow.
Yeah, the Eagles, they are the fourth place finisher out of a very tough District 3. Jim, a little stat about them. They have 253 three-pointers this season, and they shoot over 40% from behind the arc.
Well, they'll be fun to watch here tonight, and obviously I'm sure Coach Jamie Spencer talked to the Neumann Knights about extending the defense out, trying to take the three-pointers away. It's definitely an edge for High Point.
Absolutely. They're led by Nate East, 16.7 points a game. He has 100 of those 253 three-pointers.
Nate's my kind of guy. Get it up there.
And also junior, 6-foot even junior Drew Hoffman. Something very special going on for Drew tonight, 17 points a game. He also has 64 three-pointers. He's just 3 points short of 1,000 points for his career.
And I'm glad we're here tonight, and he's here tonight, and we will get to see another 1,000-point scorer. We've had a good history over the years of seeing 1,000-point scores, and you and I enjoy every one.
Yeah, we saw the both Hills here, and now Hoffman here tonight for St. John Neumann. Davion Hill leads the way, 25.8 points a game. Jim, I got one word written down on my sheet. Fantastic.
Amazing ball player. And again, we always talk about the athlete he is and how well he does on the football field, how well he does on the basketball court. I heard rumors that somebody had him throwing pitches the other day and seeing how he would look on the pitcher mound. But we'll let that one go for tonight.
Hey, you have an inside connection there. Hey, how about the table setter himself, Hanif Clay, number 2, 20.2 points a game. He sets the table. Davion's going to eat.
Well, Hanif, like I always say, he turns that light off. He's in bed and asleep before it gets dark in his room at night. He's flat out quick. He can control the game off the dribble, with the pass, with his offense. And again, we're going to see tonight, hopefully, his foul shooting improves and gets better. That's the only chink in his armor, Paul Bow.
And you were just talking about baseball, that somebody that throws smoke. How about Javal Weeks-Schuler? A monster game on the boards the other night up in Mansfield against North Penn Liberty.
One of my favorite players, very quiet. He has that quiet intensity where he wants to win. He'll do whatever his team needs him to do, and he does a lot of the dirty work, Paul Bow.
All right, Jim, we're going to go for some Webb gems here. What's the keys to the game?
Well, keys for tonight are the Neumann Knights. Obviously, they're playing here at home, opening round of the state tournament, and they got their set sight on Hershey Kisses. I mean, let's be honest. They want to come out quick, get a lead, and never let the High Point Baptist Eagles think that trip up here is going to end with a victorious ride home. Exact opposite if you're High Point. I have not seen them play. I'm going to guess Neumann's a lot quicker. It always takes a little bit of time to adjust to speed. So if you're High Point, you need to weather the beginning of the game. You never can adjust to speed until you see it. Adjust to the speed, and you need to get your PIAA single A state tournament legs under you. And from that point on, if they can weather that storm, from everything we read, they can shoot the ball, and if they get looks and make them, you know, the 3 things to pull an upset. Number 1, you got to value the basketball. You can't give up possessions. Number 2, you got to rebound and limit the second shots for your opposition. Then number 3, and I always say, you got to have luck play a factor. I got to think the High Point Baptist Eagles tonight need to take care of those 3 things.
Well, we're in the month of March, so luck be a lady tonight is par for the course here, Jim. But we were talking to Coach Burke before the game. This is the first time in states for any of his players here. So this should be interesting. You know, you talk about those pregame jitters. Let's see how the Eagles come out.
Well, you did a little bit of scouting there in the new conference. I'm going to put you on the spot. The name of the conference they're from has developed down there in the you know, that region west of Philadelphia. You have Lancaster, Allentown, that area in there. It's quite a conference that's developed out of Catholic, Christian, and schools, private schools.
Yeah, and 5 of their 6 losses for High Point Baptist was against Linville Hall, the champions out of District 3, and Mount Calvary Christian, who only had 1 loss before the district tournament.
Absolutely. And away we go.
We'll turn it over to the public address announcer. Nice crowd filtering in here, Jim.
The Knights are directed by head coach J.D. Spencer and assistant coach Bill Reed. Now, please
Ardale? Fidali.
Yeah.
Thank you.
in the name of the Father and of the Son.
All right, we are back here at Neumann. Beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, sung live.
Absolutely, and you can just feel the energy in the gym here as they're filling in here for the early start. And I would guess after we get started here, Paul Bowe, this place is going to be packed to the brim.
Yeah, it's really filling up nice. And there's the first starter, Nate East. Drew Hoffman, 3 points away from 1,000. Matt Meshi.
6.7 a game.
Austin May, a big kid here, 6'2" freshman.
We've seen a lot of freshmen make contributions this year, 8.3 a game. Here's your St. John Neumann Knights.
Hanif Clay, the table setter, Jim. Davion Hill.
Outstanding basketball player being recruited by a multitude of Division I schools.
He's basically going to have his pick, Jim.
I love him on the football field and the punch he brings.
Leek Schuler, he's our intangible in the game here. Naz Smith getting the start tonight.
Good for Naz.
Being rewarded for that hard work he's put in. Thunderstruck playing over to PA here, Jim. I got goosebumps. We're ready to go. Win or go home. The road to Hershey starts right now, tonight.
Anytime we get ACDC, we get a state basketball tournament game, we get a beautiful gymnasium, and there goes the game ball. Paul, I was going to keep that. I was going to stick that in my back pocket.
I thought you were to sign it.
Head official tonight does a great job. Kyle Doherty leading his crew. Justin Reichert that we've seen, another fantastic official, and Dave
Fadale, I believe.
Fidali,
there you go.
Forgive me at home, but back to the officials. We got an absolutely fantastic crew that'll get up and down with these kids tonight, and that's the important thing. And always my message, the PIAA is looking for more officials in basketball, referees, umpires, football officials. Please, young folks, get out, get certified, learn the game.
And we are said to be Week, Schuler, and May to tip it off, Jim. And we are the first game of the state tournament here, a 6 o'clock start. Davion's going to jump.
Against the freshman, right, Paul?
Yep, Austin May. And Davion controls the tap. Over to Schuler. Neumann going from right to left on your screen, and we are underway. That is Dimmick. Over to Clay.
For those of you that haven't seen the Neumann Knights yet, Hanif Clay up top. Left-handed, I'll just tell you right now, and he does a great job of getting to the basket using that left hand.
Long cross-court pass to Dimmick. Dimmick down low to Schuler, kicks it back over to Clay, over to Davion. Another long cross-court pass. Pass down low to Smith. Bounce pass over to Dimmick. 3-ball on the way. That's off the back iron, and a rebound by Hoffman.
Good job by Hoffman going up high. Kaufman on the bounce.
Here comes Kaufman. Across the timeline, right-handed dribble. Now kicks it back over to Meshi. Back over to East. Back over to Meshi. And he threw it away. Nope, it's going to be tipped off a Golden Knight. And it'll stay here with the Eagles. 7:10 to go in the opening frame. No score yet, as Kaufman will trigger the inbound.
Nice pass.
East on the doorstep, up and in.
Beautiful play there. Beautiful off the inbounds. Give East the bucket. Give Baptist a 2-point lead to start the game. Exactly what they needed.
Hill over to Clay. Clay left-handed dribble, now high pass. Back over, chest high over to Dimmick. Back over to Hanif. Top of the key, Hanif drives, floater in the lane. Little hard again. Ball comes down in the hands of Naz Smith. Good defense by Baptist here. And they are all over Neumann. And here comes Kaufman, the point guard.
High
Senior.
point and the navy blue uniforms. Very sharp, Paul Bow. You know I'm a uniform guy.
Yep.
Oh, deep three on its way.
No good, and a rebound by Hill. Excuse me, Clay.
Clay climbs the ladder. Here he goes all the way to the dish. Left hand up and in. And that's what Hanif can do. He can get from end to end like a water bug, Paul Bow.
Well, he got down there quick, Jim. Ball in the hands of Meshi. Meshi steps over the timeline there. And hands Kaufman. Now swings it over to May. 3-ball on the way. Hard again. And Davion hauls the rebound down, looking to run.
Long pass ahead. Davion.
That's Dimmick up there. Yep, up and in.
And Davion's great at that, snapping that ball up ahead off the rebound. Again, High Point's going to have to adjust. Neumann Knights are on a different level, speed and quickness-wide.
East. Back over to May. May swings it back over to Meshi. Back over to Nate.
Neumann in their straight man that they play. Going to be a pushing foul there.
They're going to get Smith on the foul.
I believe Naz Smith, yep, little too much hand checking there.
And Neumann's had a lot of trouble backside here, and that's where they scored the opening bucket here. Back over to East, and they're going to
he's on the baseline there, I believe.
That's what he called. Yep, stepped on the line. 5:31 to go in the opening quarter. Neumann up 4-2.
High Point Baptist Eagles and out of Geigertown, Pennsylvania, for those wondering.
Here comes Clay. Bounce pass into Schuler. High post. Now back over to Dimmick. Dimmick drives, almost loses the ball. Back
They're
over
in a 2-1-2 zone. 22 very active in the middle there.
Back over to Hanif, and they're going to get a blocking foul on Kaufman.
And again, great opportunity for Austin May to be seen here. 6'2 freshman forward, playing the middle of this zone, going to be tested by some bigger players and by some D1 recruits, and that's where you want to be when you're a freshman, going against the best. Davion down low, left hand up and in.
Just too strong underneath, Jim.
Give the assist to Week Schuler, who's an outstanding passer.
Give Davion 4 of the 6. Ooh, there's a
moving pick right in front of us on the freshman. We saw that develop right here, and that's an easy one for the officials. My son Hunter used to get in trouble for that up top, and I'd say if you're going to set a moving screen, do it under the basket. You do those right at half court, they're always seen.
And Hunter made people feel those screens. I can remember that. Clay.
Neumann Knights in their typical offense. Davion deep three, no good.
Schuler up high. Naz Smith comes down with it again. Oh, nice pass. And he'll go to the line again.
Again, Hanif Clay with an assist there. Great at doing it. You know, the rule I would like change, Paul Bowe, is if you make a pass like that and it should be an assist, you get a half an assist. If he makes 1 free throw, you get 2. You get a full assist if he makes 2.
Our stat people around the world are shaking their head.
Good job there. Naismith, the senior.
77% from the free throw line. Jim, almost 3.5 minutes into this game here, the Neumann speed is very evident here.
Absolutely, and High Point will adjust. Newman's speed is on a different level, and they play quick teams, don't get me wrong, but Neumann, they'll adjust as the game goes on.
Here comes Hoffman. Across the timeline, picks up his dribble, ball held high above his head. Back over to Messi. Messi, right-handed dribble being guarded by Clay. Now back over to Drew, picks up his dribble. A lot of pressure on the defense there.
Up.
And it looks like Kaufman lost it there.
Good idea there by May. I missed who the cutter was, but tried to get a little dish there.
12, that was Kaufman.
That was Kaufman.
Yeah.
And just mishandled it a little bit.
4:13 to go in the opening quarter. 7-2 Neumann leads.
The other thing Neumann has is very quick hands, and High Point will adjust to that as the game goes on too.
Smith with the ball between his legs. Goes the bounce pass there. Good defense by
They're doing a great job in that zone, extending it out.
Clay being guarded by East. Pops up, 3, got it.
Very smooth by Hanif, extended right up over him, and he can do that. 10-2, Neumann out to the lead here. 3:40 to go, first quarter.
5 for Hanif. There's that pressure, Jim. Messi with the ball. Stops on a dime. That comes around the rim and out. Smith.
Hanif on the run out. Right down the middle. Left hand, remember, dishes out.
That's long. And a rebound by Kaufman. And
there's the timeout you were asking for, Paul Bowe.
30-second timeout. Let's go over some stats here, Jim.
Go ahead, Paul Bowe.
We got a 10-2 lead in favor of Neumann. Hanif with 5 points, 1 rebound. Davion 2 points, 1 rebound. Dimmick with 2. Naismith 1 point, 3 rebounds. Smallest guy in the court, always around the ball.
He does a great job hitting the offensive glass, hitting the rebound.
And for High Point Baptist, East with the first bucket of the game. Hoffman has 3 boards.
And for East, he's 1 point shy of 1,000 for the folks listening and watching at home.
No,
now,
Hoffman's 1,000.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. Yep, Drew.
Forgive me at home there, mixing your guys up.
No problem. We got a lot
High
of
Point
stuff to
Baptist.
sort through.
So anyway, I'm sure they talked about in the timeout handling the basketball, getting better shot opportunities, and more or less you just want to break the Neumann Knights momentum here.
There's a turnover there. Into the hands of Clay. Oh, Clay goes to pull up. Back over to Naismith. Naismith drives, weaves. Can't get it to fall. Weak Schuler again on the boards. Oh, nice
beautiful
pass. How about that
great,
for a no look?
Little drop step, no look. Give him the assist. Who got the basket? I didn't even see.
Weak Schuler.
Weak Schuler with 2 soft hands there receiving that. That was a hard thrown pass.
Yeah. Hoffman back to East. East drives, kicks it back over to Drew. Drew, little mid-range jumper, high. Looking to run again.
He snaps it out to Davion. Crossover step, left hand, and it finds its way in. 14-2, Paul.
I'll tell you what, Jim, the Golden Knights are hitting on all cylinders.
Well, again, High Point's got to adjust to their quickness here.
East long 3, that's short.
Hanif again on the run out. All the way to the 10. Little dipsy-do left hand, and he'll get fouled. We've seen it all year with Hanif. I don't know if anybody we've watched over the years gets as quick from the defensive end to the offensive end, Paul. He just has an extra gear.
The quickest point guard I've seen in the 5 years here, Jim, was Elsey from Williamsport. A couple years ago, Amir Elsey. He was lightning quick, but I still think I'll put my money on Clay. He's lightning. First one up and no good. Clay shooting 48%. Joe Savage coming in.
Joe Savage,
I think he
the
got
sophomore.
Taller. I think he got taller,
about
Jim.
6 points a game. Gives the Neumann Knights great minutes. Does a lot of the intangibles off also. And he's another one that finds the offensive glass and contributes that way.
Second one no good for Clay. He just shakes his head here. He got to keep shooting. And here comes High Point Baptist. That is Hoffman across the timeline, picks up his dribble. And over to Kaufman.
Again, this Neumann Knight defense is extending them way out. Bang! Three-pointer.
Nate East for three. Give him 5. He has all 5. Averages 16 a game. Dimmick head fake. Throws it back over to Davion. Spots up for 3.
Line drive jumper. Bang, Paul Bow. 17-5. Neumann Knights out. Looking pretty good here in the opening quarter.
1:32 to go. Clock moving in the first quarter. It's going to stay with the Eagles here.
Very well officiated first quarter.
Yep.
And again, Neumann in that man, when they play solid man defense like they're capable of, they make teams' lives miserable. What we've seen a lot this year, they'll get out to a lead and then lax up a little bit.
Meshy for 3. High
Bang!
arcing.
Beautiful shot.
Matt Meshy.
Matt Meshy brought rain.
High arcing 3. Yep. Davion for 3. No good. Rebound by May. And last minute to go in the quarter.
Big possession here for High Point. I mean, they can cut this to 7. Looked like Neumann was going to run away and hide.
Meshy down low. Can't get it to fall.
Going to think it's, yep.
Off the hands of Savage. 47 seconds to go in the quarter. And Kaufman's going to trigger the inbound.
Thank you to the Neumann Knights for having us here tonight. Frank Lupacino, AD. Great to broadcast for him.
3 from the corner, hard. East gets the rebound, up and in.
He's a good-looking ball player. Beautiful little teardrop jumper there. Cuts it to 7, Paul. See, they are adjusting to their speed and quickness. The timeout was clutch. Davion, he's just a beast inside, left hand up and in.
20 seconds to go, 19-10, Neumann. Here comes Kaufman. Kaufman weaving across the timeline. Back over to May, now back to Kaufman. Here's that 3 on the way. Doesn't get it to fall.
Joe Savage clears the board. Hanif on the run out. 3, 2, 1. Left hand, no good.
He got to the hole pretty quick. 1 quarter in the books here. 19-10, Neumann leads.
Paul Bow, let's go to the whiteboard here.
So Neumann, we got 19 points. Davion Hill, 9 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Hanif Clay, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Dimmick, 2 and 1 assist. Schuler, 2 points, 1 assist. Savage has a board. Nasmith, 1.3 rebounds. And for High Point, East, just as good as advertised, 7 points, 1 rebound. Meshy with 3. That'll be 10 points. Hoffman has 3 boards, and May has 2.
Great atmosphere here on the campus of St. John Neumann Regional Academy. I call it the Cathletic Center here in High Point Baptist. Got back in the ball game there,
yeah.
Paul. Seemed to adjust to the speed and quickness, the quick hands. Fortunate to be down 9, and I'm sure what the coach is talking to them, boys, we need to work on how we ended that quarter. Make sure we get good shots, move the basketball, and keep playing that zone and extend it out.
It's going to be High Point ball. First 2 minutes, as you always say, Jim, very, very important here for High Point here in the second quarter. Down by 9, they got the ball. Pass over to East. East back over to Kaufman. Kaufman, right-handed dribble, picks it up, bounce pass. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman passes
good
inside.
snap pass down low.
East turnaround jump, no good.
Beautiful job by 1-4 there by East. Receiving the pass, a little head fake hesitation, created space, cuts it to 7. High Point in this 2-1-2, 2-3 zone, and whoever's in the middle takes the Neumann big.
Dimmick pulls up, no good. Another rebound by Hoffman. High Point getting settled in here.
Oh, Davion with the steal. Nice play. Give Dimmick the basket, give Davion the assist, give the Neumann Knights a 9-point lead.
Davion caught himself in bad position. He still had the wits to turn around and pass that over. Here comes Kaufman.
Nice drive to the basket. Outstanding.
There's 2 of his 3 he needs.
Give Drew Hoffman the bucket. The Harm will get a chance for a 3-point play. So I don't want to jinx the young man, but I think it's fair to say he's looking for his 1,000th point on this free throw here, Paul Bowe.
71% for the season. And there it is.
Cool as the other side of the pillow, knocks it down. That's his 1,000th point. I guess we're going to wait for a stop in the action here to present him with the ball.
Yep. Play. Over to Smith, back to Davion.
Nice pass. Again, Davion can drop dimes. Found Hanif. Easy basket, 21-15. PIAA game manager Brian Albertson comes over. We're going to stop the game. I'll let you take this here, Paul. You're good at this.
Yeah, and they're going to bring the ball out to him. I think it's 23-15, correct? And this is always nice here to see. 1,000 points.
Gets a hug there. I believe that was the AD,
that's
correct?
Corey, yep.
Yep, that's
AD. She did a great job getting his roster.
Nice pictures being taken. I can't see here,
that's
Paul.
His mom and dad out there.
Okay.
And Drew says, let's get back to business.
My kind of kid. Congratulations to Drew Hoffman on his 1,000th point.
Yeah.
Nice gesture here. The Neumann Knights coming over to congratulate him. He's like, let's just play hoops, guys. Very nice show of sportsmanship.
Absolutely.
Davion gives him a little bump. High point now. Most importantly, back in this ball game.
Yep, down by 8. And here comes Meshi across the timeline being harassed by Clay. And now ball back into the hands of Kaufman.
Did we mention he's only a junior hitting his 1,000th point, Paul Bowe?
Backdoor pass. May throws it over the other side. Rebound by Clay. We did not, Jim, but he is a junior.
Hanif on a run out, little quick dribble.
Dimmick for 3.
Bang.
Count it. Nasir got an open look
and
there.
that's what Nasir does. He finds ways to contribute every night, either with his shooting, his passing, for a smaller guy, he gets under the boards and rebounds. Nice drive.
May throws it up.
Hanif on the rebound, run out right down the middle. High point gets back. Oh, beautiful dish.
Oh,
Misses the bunny.
Rabbit's running loose in the cage. Missed the bunny.
Beautiful looking fast break there, though.
Oh, no call at all. Kaufman, that's 2. He was inside the line.
Jack Kaufman stepped into that. Very, very good looking jump shot.
Back to that 2-1-2 zone. Davion inside.
Well,
Can't stop him, Jim. They cannot stop him.
Davion's got an unbelievable work ethic under the basket. You got to get a body on him, and that's not an easy job.
Give him 11, Jim. Here comes May, the freshman. Over to East. Back out to Kaufman. 5:09 to go in the half. Neumann 28-17 lead. East spots up for 3 again.
Bang! Nate East.
He can shoot. Give him 12, Jim.
He's had an outstanding first half, Paul.
He has just such a good touch.
Like we always say, Baptist hanging around.
And a rebound by East.
Doing what they need to do to remain in the game here.
4:40 to go, clock moving. Here comes Kaufman across the timeline. Right-handed dribble now switches over to the left. Pull-up jumper is hard off the glass, and Kaufman crashes the boards, but into the hands of Clay. Here comes Hanif, Jim. Take it away.
Hanif all the way in, left hand, up and in. Here we go the other way. Hoffman on a run out all the way into the basket. Blocked there by, I didn't see who got back.
That was Dimmick and Week Schuler. Davion right to the rack. Gets his own rebound again. And they're going to get him on the arm. Little frustration foul on Davion there.
Well, Davion gets up, down, as quick as anybody. 10-point lead here for the Neumann Knights.
Substitution into the ball game. Number 13, Foster Joseph. He almost took our cameras out here. Thanks to the assistant coach taking care of it. Jim, let's go over some stats here.
Absolutely, Paul. You're a better reader than I am.
Davion leads the way, 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Hanif, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, all over the court. Dimmick with 7 and 1 assist. Schuler, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Savage with 1. Nasmith, 1 point, 3 rebounds. And for High Point, Nate East, 12 points, 2 rebounds. Hoffman with 3 and 6 rebounds. May with 2 rebounds. Coffin with 2. Meshi with the 3. Turnovers have been at a minimum 4 for High Point.
And Drew Hoffman got the 3 he needed to top the 1,000-point mark. Congratulations to him. High Point Baptist, a well-coached team, well-disciplined here. I'm enjoying watching them play.
Yeah, I watched some tape on them, Jim, in the last 2 days. Very, very well-coached, very disciplined. They don't take a lot of bad shots, and they don't make a lot of mistakes. And that's just to the program. I believe Anthony Burke's in his 3rd or 4th year here, and he really turned the program around.
And that's why they have 21 wins.
Yeah.
Tip of the hat to Anthony Burke, the head coach, and 4 minutes here. They're down 10. Big possession.
Yep. Here comes Hoffman, walks up the court, switches over to the left hand. Al from the corner, that's Meshi, that's short. And rebound comes down in the hands of Hoffman. Long 3, that's short again. Nobody boxing out for Neumann.
Hanif up ahead, going to get an easy basket with the left hand. Good job there by Nas Smith tapping it out to him.
Yeah, here comes Hoffman on that left wing. Hoffman being guarded by Davion, now picks it up, chest high pass over to Foster Joseph now into the ball game. Back to East. Meshi off balance, doesn't get it to roll, and ball is tipped. It's going to go over to Neumann.
Good work in there by Foster Joseph, just couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, another freshman, Jim, 6-footer.
3:14 to go, 32-20.
Bounce pass, now kicks it back over to Dimmick. Thought about it. Dimmick drives, baseline, mid-range jumper, a little hard again. And Kaufman runs it down to point guard. Picks up his dribble. Now back over to Meshi. Meshi across the timeline. Bounce pass into the corner to East. Being guarded by Week Schuler. Had his pocket picked.
I believe it was Hanif on the steal.
2:48 to go. 12-point Neumann lead here before the half. Kaufman inbound. And over to Hoffman. Drew walks it up the court.
Oh,
nobody
wasn't
looking
looking
there. And that should be Neumann ball, and it is. Austin May checking back into the ball game.
Did you send him in, Paul?
Everybody checks in with us.
Courtside, St. John Neumann Regional Academy. No better place to be.
No, I love the courtside seats. Bounce pass over to Dimmick. Dimmick back over to Clay. Davion's waiting to let one launch from back there.
Well, you know he loves to close out quarters, halves, games with dagger.
Oh,
nice pass.
Nice pass.
Beautiful. Set up right in front of us. Hanif to Week Schuler. Week Schuler, good hands for the big fella, converts.
Looked off the defender by looking at Dimmick, and a bullet pass down to Week Schuler. East picks up his dribble. Back out to Meshi, and they're going to get Clay there with a bump.
Little too much contact there by Hanif.
2 minutes, 4 seconds to go.
Again, last 2 minutes of a quarter. High Point needs to close this out, hang around. Obviously, you'd love to get it under 10 here to head to the locker room.
East. Back over to Kaufman. Kaufman now back over to Nate. Pulls up. Looks good. No. Comes off.
Week Schuler high for the rebound. Davion on the run.
Davion was looking to run there. Clay from the elbow. Gets the roll.
Little 15-foot jumper. Hanif did exactly what you should do. Dribble in, find that open area, and that beautiful left-hand release and follow through.
Give Clay 13.
Give Neumann a 16-point lead here.
There's another steal by Clay.
Back down to the other end. Davion three-pointer on the way. Bang!
Right down the rabbit hole, Jim. 19-point lead, 1:19 to go here before the half.
Neumann looking to run away and hide here. This last minute of the first half is important for the Eagles.
Kaufman with the ball, over to Hoffman. Hoffman back over to East.
Oh, going to be a little tripping foul there, I believe, on Naz Smith.
Let's see what we're going to call it on here. Yep.
Joe Savage up, coming into the ball
I
game.
believe that's his second on Naz Smith. Yep, and Savage is going to come out. Week Schuler taking a break.
Week Schuler, great hustle here in the first half. Outstanding play.
1:03 to go before the half. Jim, what do we got coming up at the half?
Halftime, we have Chris Massey from the Williams Sports Sun-Gazette. He's an outstanding sports writer, best in the state in my estimation. He's going to talk about this game, talk about district playoffs. Give us a little overview of what's going on, Paul Bowe.
It's always good to talk to the good doctor. 50 seconds to go. We're under a minute. Clock moving. Neumann, fabulous second quarter as well as the first. Davion for three.
Davion's feeling it right now.
Yep. Nope.
Oh, boy. Davion cleaning up the mess. 41-20 Neumann Knights, under 30.
Give him 16, Jim. 26 seconds to go. They're going to get a push on Naz Smith. That's going to be his third.
So let me ask you this, Paul. Would you sooner cover number one and have the responsibility of keeping Davion away from the basket, or would you sooner have him guard you? If you had to choose one, what would you take?
I'd let him guard me. I'm not trying to cover him. He'll break me down like an old rented mule.
I agree with that.
East.
Nice drive by East.
Davion altered that shot. Three ball on the way. Round the rim out. Clay, another rebound.
Another rebound and a run out.
12 seconds to go.
Oh, beautiful no-look pass.
Savage at the doorstep, up and in.
And there's what Joe Savage does. He has a bottle of Windex and he keeps those backboards clean.
We are at the half. Neumann 43, High Point Baptist 20. Let's take a break here, and we'll be back.
We'll take a little break.
Massey.
We'll have Doc Massey from the Sun-Gazette. Paul, I'm gonna let you guys go over stats. I'm gonna let you guys talk basketball, and then I'm gonna go take a little break, my friend.
All right, sounds good. All right, we are back here at the half, waiting for Doc Massey to come on down here. 43-20, Neumann leads a 24-10 second quarter in favor of the Golden Knights. Davion Hill leading the way. He looks like a man among boys. 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Hanif Clay, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He's been absolutely all over the court. Dimmick with 7 points. Weekschuler, 4 points. Savage with a bucket at the end. Nas Smith with 1.3 rebounds. And for High Point Baptist, Nate East, just as good as advertised. 12 points, 2 rebounds. Meshi has 3. Kaufman has 2. Drew Hoffman, 3 points, 7 rebounds. He did get his 1,000 points, 6 turnovers for High Point Baptist in the first half. Doc Massey now joining us here.
Uh-oh.
What'd you drop here?
I think the foam fell off the microphone.
It's over there, Doc.
Yeah.
Who's going to get that? Where's Coach? Can you get that thing there? Doc lost his phone. Hey, this is live TV. This is what happens.
This is why I'm a writer.
That's why he's a writer. All right, he's all situated now.
Good.
The floor is yours.
Good.
What a first half, huh?
Yeah, they're playing really well. Really like the ball movement. It's as well as I've seen them move the ball in a while. They high energy on defense. And this is the Neumann. This is how they have to be in the state tournament. So I think it's a great start for them.
And the speed is evident for St. John Neumann.
Yep.
You can see how much faster they are.
Big time.
And High Point, they've hung around, and, I mean, they just ran into a buzzsaw that second quarter. They cut the lead down to 7, and, I mean, Nate East just as good as advertised. He could shoot. Very well-disciplined team, but I think the story of the first half is just the speed of Neumann. Davion and Clay, I mean, nobody could stay with them.
No, I mean, I don't think this team is seeing the caliber of athletes that they're seeing tonight, especially, like you said, with Davion and Hanif. And those two are like lightning out there. And, you know, they're scoring their points, but they're passing the ball great. Davion and Hanif each have 5 assists. So really like the way they're seeing the court, getting everybody involved and making teams pay, or making High Point pay right now for, I think, converging on them so much.
Yeah, and I mean, for Neumann, just to see that ball movement, we've seen so many games this year where it was kind of frustrating.
Yep.
You know, there was no ball movement, and kind of they weren't flowing into the offense, and, you know, taking a lot of bad shots. You can't say that
absolutely.
This game. Coach Spencer has them well prepared.
Yep.
And I mean, hats off to them for kind of reeling everybody in. You know, I think, you know, the districts, a lot of times, you know that there's 3 teams that are going to make it. You know they're getting in. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it might be hard to stay focused. I mean, you know, in games like that. And tonight, there's no question about focus. I mean, it is straight ahead. It is,
they look super intense. It's a good sign for them, I think. Davion's brought it up a couple times in post-game interviews to me that they've gone out in gut-wrenching fashion the last 2 years, lost the buzzer to Southern Fulton 2 years ago.
We were there, buddy, and you were there too. We sat there,
yeah.
and there was a lot of missed bunnies that night.
Yeah, and then last year, you know,
Pottsville,
down there, they
we
lose
were
by
not
2.
There. They stuck you on the stage.
Yeah, where I couldn't see the clock. But yeah, I mean, and then so they've tasted that heartbreak, and I think this is a team that's got a lot of determination to try to make a run and not want to feel that heartbreak again. And this is a good start for them.
And if they could hold on to win here, I mean, they'll advance Friday night. They'll play the winner who plays at 7:30, a Faith Christian from the 1 seed out of District 1. There's not many single-A teams in District 1.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and Roberto Clemente High School down in Allentown. They are the 3 seed out of District 11, and they played with Pottsville Nativity and, you know, teams like that down there. I mean, Neumann has a nice bracket that they're in. I mean, there's some good teams, but, hey, it's a state tournament. There's going to be good teams everywhere.
Exactly. Every game's going to get tougher, and they got to control what they can control, and I think right now they're doing a good job of it. I think this version of Neumann I like a lot. If they keep playing this well, moving the ball this well, playing with this energy level, you know, they have a chance to do some good things. But you're only as good as your last game, so we'll see what happens if they move on.
Yeah, tell me about it. And I was going to say, we didn't get a chance to do much of a pregame open here, but I was going to say a key to the game, High Point Baptist wanted this game in the 40s.
Absolutely.
It's already in the 40s.
Yeah.
Neumann wants the game in the 60s or even 70,
Yep.
and you're not going to catch them. You know, not at single A level. That's going to be hard pressed. And like I said, Neumann just got out and run, and High Point's really getting one shot. I mean, Hoffman has a bunch of boards, most of them on the defensive end.
Yep.
But they did the speed of Neumann. I didn't think they were as fast as they are.
No, and I don't think High Point has thought that either. They knew they were fast, but there's only so much you can simulate in practice until you see the actual thing. I mean, I think Hanif and Davion are up the court in the blink of an eye, and that's tough. And both of them are tough. Davion's been tough when he gets the ball down low, and Hanif is seeing everybody well. It's working really well right now.
Yeah, Jim and I were talking, and good luck also to the Loyalsock girls. They'll be starting very soon out there. Hopefully they're playing Western Wayne out there. Nice looking team.
Should be a battle, yeah. South Williamsport girls playing at 7 too, and I think they're playing Minersville, who they beat in the regular season.
Tough,
so they got a shot there too. We'll see how it goes.
That game's up at Minersville?
Yep.
Oh boy.
So we'll see. Hopefully we can get a lot of area winners and stay in business.
Newman girls tomorrow night, correct?
Yep, they play Marion Catholic.
Don't forget to plug where they can find you out of town.
Okay.
Because I'm sure you'll have some nice words for the 1,000-point score.
Yeah, so where could the High Point Baptist fans find a good Doc Massey?
They go to www.sungazette.com, SUNGAZETTE.com.
And how about the Twitter?
At Doc Massey. So I'll be tweeting a lot about. I'll have more tweets after the game as well. The game's going pretty fast right now, so it's hard to do a lot of in-game tweeting, but I'll have more afterward.
I don't do much on Twitter except for pick on you when we argue about things here. But hey, you can follow me too at I think it's PPW Paul Ball. I'm not even sure my Twitter handle.
That sounds right.
I don't do I just follow you, Doc, for all the scores. Hey, we're getting ready to start the second half. The best in the business, Doc Massey. Give him a follow on Twitter. And I won't even get to see you in a game 2 here. We won't have one here. But we'll see you tomorrow night in Loyalsock, I'm sure.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, take care. Doc Massey, everybody.
Back at the Catholic Community Center, 43-20 Neumann Knight lead here. High Point going to get the ball.
Drew Hoffman's going to inbound. Back out to Kaufman. Newman bodying up again, Jim, right where they left off.
Well, the big thing for High Point here is a bite at a time. Nice. Oh, boy, Hanif's quick. I thought they had him backdoor there.
They did have a backdoor. Hanif just got back quick. Kaufman's going to inbound.
Start out by winning each possession. Try to win the possession.
May, the freshman, now kicks it back over to Meshi. Matt picks up his dribble over to Kaufman. Kaufman backs his way in. Newman, great defense.
As good as we've seen this year from Neumann on the defensive end.
Turnaround, gets his own rebound, puts it up, and still can't get it to fall.
Hanif on the run out off a tip out by Davion. All the way left hand. No, doesn't get it. I believe that was Wick Schuler.
Schuler there, yeah.
Yeoman's work by Schuler. Davion 3 on the way, hard. Another hand on it by Wick Schuler. Snap pass into Hanif, up and in.
Wow, Jim, just quickness. Long pass over to Hoffman. Hoffman, 3-ball on the way. No good. Davion with the rebound and into the hands of Dimmick.
Davion on the bounce straight away.
Davion looking to run here. Savage for 3. Rainbow arcing 3.
Beautiful shot there. Bang by Savage. feathered through the net, Paul.
From the Briar Patch.
Right now, Newman's on fire, and High Point Baptist caught him on a night where you don't want to play him.
East drives.
Hey, good job by East. Way to get to the hoop.
6:25 to go here in the third, and Hill walks it up the court, left-handed dribble. Now over to the right hand. Bounce pass over to Clay. Clay on the left wing. Clay, pull up, mid-range jumper. That is short. Weak Schuler at the doorstep, up and in.
Having an outstanding game, number 11 there. Hanif on the steal, up and in. Don't turn your back on Hanif.
Neumann by 30.
Wow.
No one saw this coming, Jim. May with the ball, crosses over. I think he lost it. Let me see what they got here.
Two good young players there, Paul Bowe.
They're going to get 12 with a foul here.
Austin May, the freshman. Joe Savage, the sophomore. They look about the same height.
Yeah.
They probably know each other from travel ball and the way it works today.
Everybody knows everybody now.
Weak Schuler taps it up to, took a bad spin there. You would have had a call on a dunk.
Yeah, he was. Hoffman over to East. East back over to Meshi. Spots up for three. Looks good. No. Ball batted around. Matt, good hustle by him on the. And it's going to be Neumann ball as he missed it.
High Point Baptist just having trouble putting the biscuit in the basket right now.
Neumann on a 9-2 run here to start the quarter. They're picking up right where they left off, Jim. Ben Spacek into the ball game. The senior, one of the captains on this team. And here comes Hanif. Across the timeline, 4:48 to go. Clay, pass over to Savage. Savage back over to Hanif. Dimmick, bounce pass down low to Davion. Tries to force it in there and doesn't. East comes around with the ball. Kaufman gets the roll up and in.
Stepped into that jumper, made it look easy. They need more of those, Paul.
52-24, 4:18 to go. Over to Savage. Savage back out to Clay. Clay behind his back, top of the key. Clay, pull-up jumper from the foul line. No good, and they're going to get Weak Schuler over the back.
Coach Burke wants a timeout here. Talk about it. I don't know if the ref saw him. There we go.
And a timeout. Full timeout.
Well, the first 2 minutes, we often talk about it. Neumann came out on a mission, and unfortunately for High Point Baptist, just having a tough time putting the ball in the basket. Now, they're probably not used to seeing defense like Newman's played tonight. It's the best defensive effort we've seen him put forth this year.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. Jim, let's go over some stats here. Clay leading the way now. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Davion, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Dimmick, 7-1-1. Schuler, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. I think he is an X factor going forward, Jim. He's playing tremendous basketball. Savage, 5-1. Nasmith, 1 and 3. And for High Point, Nate East, 14 points, 2 rebounds. Drew Hoffman, solid game, 3 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Meshi has 3. Kaufman has 4. And Austin May, the freshman, with 2 rebounds.
And right now, obviously, High Point Baptist, this isn't what they came up here for, but right now you play for pride, you play for the name across your shirt, and you do the best job that you can do to close this game out.
Yeah.
Because I think a 52-24 lead is a little unsurmountable here.
Hoffman with the ball, right-handed dribble, picks up his dribble, chest high pass to East. East for 3. A little too hard. Rebound May, another rebound. Savage comes down with it, up ahead to Davion.
Oh,
Nice
beautiful dish.
pass.
Hanif filled the right side that time. Hanif went left, little shuffle pass.
Give him 19, Jim.
Oh, Davion on the steal.
And used his body to shield off the defender.
Smart play there by Davion. We've seen him try to dunk the ball here in the past and miss and just get the basket. And there's definitely blood in the water here for the Neumann Knights.
Yeah, 56-24.
Now, the good thing is we'll get to see a lot of players here tonight getting action in the state tournament, Paul Bow.
Yep, Kane Wright coming into the ball game. Also Savage for High Point. Number 13, Foster Joseph coming in. And
you look across that court, it did fill in. There's no seats over on that side, is there?
No.
Early start here. Game got moved up.
Great job by our camera. Big Mike there. Doing a great job there. I watched that game Saturday. Did a fantastic job on the camera. College atmosphere. Here comes Clay. 2:15 to go in the third. Dimmick's going to launch a three. Round the rim and out. Rebounded by Joseph.
Good job by Joseph there getting the board.
Another freshman. Kaufman to Hoffman. Hoffman to Kaufman, excuse me. Three, no good. They're going to get a travel, and you call it, Jim, the bodies just hit the floor.
Very well officiated game tonight.
Yes.
You and I know we like to let them play and keep it in check, and these guys have done that, and we've seen both teams put forth a great effort. High Point, unfortunately, not shooting the ball well, and I think quickness-wise, a little Davion cleans the glass.
Boy, does he go up high. Here comes Davion.
So let me ask you this. Would you sooner tackle him on the football field or guard him on the court?
Oh. Well, it depends where he's running. If I could cut his legs out, I'll do it on the football field.
Deep in the corner. I didn't see who it was.
That was Savage, or Kane Wright that took it.
Oh, Kane Wright in the ball game.
I think Naz is going to go to the line.
Number 5 for the Neumann Knights.
1:06 here to go in the third.
Hard-nosed junior ball player.
Best free throw shooter on the team.
The Paul Bow jinx.
Oh, I do it all the time. Not intentionally. Hey, we got some water here. Chris Ward brought us over some water, thanks to him.
Thank you to Chris Ward.
And a rebound by Hoffman. Hoffman over to Kaufman. Back over to Meshi. Fakes, drives. Has his pocket picked again by Naz Smith. Kane Wright comes down with the ball. And here we go.
Great ball movement by the Neumann Knights. Three-pointer a little off. Rebound there by Meshi.
Yep. Under 37 seconds to go. Three on the way. Count it.
Bang.
Hoffman for three.
Drew Hoffman having himself a pretty good ball game, Paul Bow.
Last 25 seconds of the quarter. Neumann going to probably hold for, well, maybe not. Dimmick for three, no good. Rebound it right. Again, jump ball, and that is going to be High Point's ball. And the clock will run out.
Excuse me there, taking a drink.
All right, let's take a quick break, and we'll be back. Okay, Jim will.
We're back here at the Catholic Community Center. Neumann, all Bishop Neumann tonight. 56-27. Paul, what do you have there in the statistic whiteboard?
Well, Coach Z's whiteboard is filling up pretty well. Davion Hill, 18 points. Excuse me. Clay is high with 19, 5 and 5. Davion, 18, 4 and 5. Dimmick, 7, 1 and 1. Schuler, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Savage, 5 points, 1 rebound. Naz Smith, 1 point, 4 rebounds. Kane Wright has a rebound. Dimmick with 2 rebounds. Or, excuse me, Schuler. Did I miss him? I'm sorry.
No.
4 High Point. East, 14 points, 2 rebounds. Hoffman, 6 points, 8 rebounds. Kaufman with 4. Meshi with 3. And that'll give you a total of 27 points through 3 quarters. Great defense.
Final frame here at St. John Neumann Regional Academy.
8 minutes to go to advance. And Neumann will play the winner, I think it's safe to say, of Faith Christian or Roberto Clemente High School on Friday night. Meshi with the ball. Over to East. East for three. Around the rim and out. $7:37 to go. Clock moving. Hanif over to Dimmick. Dimmick back over to Kane. Naismith. Kane's going to launch a three. High arcing, that is short. Davion tips the ball. Right falls his shot. And into the hands of Hoffman. Over to May. May drives. Hangs in the air. Gets it to fall.
Beautiful job by May. Absorbs the harm, makes the hoop, and he'll get 3-point play opportunity.
58% from the line for the freshman. Averages 8.3 a game. That's the fourth foul on Naismith. Up a little hard.
Good hustle there.
Yeah, Kane right all over the court since he's come in. Here comes Davion. 6:58 to go.
Davion making it look easy to the 10.
So effortlessly for Davion. Give him 20, Jim. Kaufman, a little too hard. Rebound by Clay. Here comes Hanif. Drives to the basket. Hard into the stage. And it looks like Kaufman stepped on the end line.
58-29, under 6:30 to go here. Fourth quarter, Paul Bowe.
Here comes Davion. Back over to Hanif. Oh, nice tip in. No. Naismith got up high for that one.
Good board there by East.
Hoffman gets it to go.
Good drive there by Drew Hoffman. 3-point play opportunity. They're going to count the basket.
Spacek coming into the game. There's our guy, Josiah Coleman, coming in.
Naismith getting a break.
Josiah was real hard on himself after he missed that dunk, but he hit a three-pointer the other night at the buzzer.
Oh, I guess they didn't give him the basket.
Oh, I thought they did. They should have, yeah.
Yeah. 3-point play there.
A little confusion.
Well, everybody's thinking about where they're going to eat dinner right now, Paul Bowe.
Big Mike just whispered down to me. He's hungry, he said.
We'll feed Big Mike.
Everybody feeds Big
Good
Mike.
steal
Here
there.
comes May. Boy, Hanif is just so quick, Jim.
Like I say, he just has a different gear. Maybe he has a couple different gears. Again, Neumann, when they share the basketball like we've seen tonight, and when they play solid defense, they're very difficult to beat. They're very difficult to stay in the game.
Back to Coleman, right for three. Put
Bang.
in the corner.
Kane Wright.
You can't go wrong with Kane Wright, Jim.
I think we'll see some full wholesale substitutions here, get a lot of players in the game.
Yeah,
Last 5 minutes here.
Nehemiah Seifert checking in.
5'11" sophomore guard.
See if Newman's going to put anybody in. Neumann back up by 29 here.
Well, I think it's time not to risk an injury here, Paul Bowe. Get a lot of guys some state tournament action here, and the effort, like I said, great defensive effort by Neumann.
Yeah, they came out of the gates blazing, and they haven't let up.
And High Point Baptist, the Eagles, 21 wins coming into the night, Paul. That's a great season, and they drew a buzzsaw here in the first round.
Yeah, they started the season 12-1, and like I said, I mean, the 5 of their 6 losses is to the district champ in second place, Mount Calvary Christian, who had 1 loss before the district tournament. So, I mean, they played some quality teams, but right, they ran into a buzzsaw here tonight. A really nice bunch of kids, and what a well-coached team. And a nice
very well coached.
Can't say enough good things about this organization.
A nice drive to the basket there.
Drives. It'll stay here with the Eagles.
See, this is that time of the game where I root for everybody. I want everybody to get in that scoring column.
East for 3. Little hard.
Hanif goes high. Hanif on the run out.
Coleman drives baseline. And
he's going to go to the foul
line.
Nick Harris going to come into the game here, 5'8" freshman guard. Josiah's shooting 2.
First one up, no good. Joe Savage back in.
Drew Hoffman gets a nice round of applause from the High Point Baptist and from the St. John Neumann fans.
Angelo Fernandez coming in the game.
Nasir Demick comes out.
Corey Agnew is also in, number 24. And I think that got everybody that came in. And Harris pulls the rebound. Harris over to Spacek.
Harris gets in the quality point sheet quick there with a rebound.
Over to East. East hands it back over to Harris. 3:55 to go, over to Spacek. Spacek backs to Kaufman. Now back over to East. Seifert. Drive down, Spacek, and a block there. I couldn't see who blocked it, Jim.
2-4, Paul Bowe.
That'd be Corey Agnew.
Your buddy Corey Agnew got that.
Steve 0 for 3.
Josiah.
Uh-oh. Josiah floats in the air. Agnew with the rebound, and they're going to get a travel.
Call traveling there. Yeah, good hustle. Good hustle by Corey Agnew.
Carter Booth coming into the game.
5'5" freshman guard wearing number 2. The hand is for number 15 for the Neumann Knights, Paul Bowe.
Over to Booz. Back out to Spacek. Over to Carter. Bang! East for 3.
Nate East had a nice ball game here tonight. 6-foot senior guard.
Micah Winberg coming in the ball game. I think he's probably going to come in for East, and he'll get a good ovation. Josiah Coleman.
Going to be a timeout here to get substitutes into the game.
Be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Let's run over the stat sheet here, Paul Bowe.
You can take
you want me to take it?
Yeah, you take this one, Jim.
Davion Hill, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists for Neumann. Hanif, 19, 7 boards, 6 assists. Nasir Dimick, as he always does, scored in a bunch there. He got 7 points.
Quick.
Javal Week-Schuler, 6 points. Joseph Savage, 5 points. Josiah Coleman has a bucket. Kane Wright with 3. Naz Smith with a point. For Baptist, Matt Meshi, 3 points. Jack Kaufman, 4 points. Nate East has been solid all night. He has 17. Give Drew Hoffman, give him 9 and 9 rebounds and his 1,000th point. Austin May has 2 points, Paul Bow, and it's back to you.
All right, back over to, that's East again. Picks up his dribble, now back to Spacek. Spacek running the point, drives, slams on the brakes, and he zigged when he zagged and threw the ball away.
Under 2 to go here. Neumann up big. They're going to advance on, Paul Bow. And is there a date for that game
That'll
yet?
be Friday night, March 11th.
So we'll look for a site and where they're going to play. Nice drive to the hoop there, no good.
Well, Faith Christian is down by the Ben Salem area, and Roberto Clementi's in Allentown. So you might see a halfway point. Maybe Hazleton, Jim. Never know.
You like Hazleton, don't you?
I just like a 5-minute ride. Coleman off his shoe. And we are under a minute to go. And here comes Spacek. Over to East, he's going to launch another 3.
Bang!
Count it. There's a reason he hit 100 in the regular season, Jim.
How many's that for tonight?
Give him 20 points.
20 points on the evening.
Chase Wright launches a 3. Under 40 seconds to go. Winberg for 3.
East is going to clean it up. Give him 22 out of the 40 here tonight.
Agnew with the ball over to right. Ball thrown back. Up ahead to East.
Go out to the 3-point. There you go. Fire one. Last possession of the game.
A lot of bumping, Jim. Looks like me and you on the dance floor.
And that'll end it, Paul Bow.
Final score, St. John Neumann 63 and High Point Baptist 40.
The season comes to an end for High Point Baptist. They made the trip up here. They gave a game effort. I think, like we talked about earlier, that the speed and quickness to the Neumann Knights just a little bit too much. And they had some shooting woes there in the second and third quarter, Paul.
Oh, absolutely, but Neumann just, for 3 quarters, I mean, they really let off the gas here in the fourth quarter. But
let's do a final stat rundown, and we'll call it a night.
All right, we'll go with our Hoopers only player of the game then. We will we'll have our Davion Hill with 20, Hanif with 19, Dimmick with 7, Schuler with 6, Savage with 5, Kane Wright with 3, Josiah with 2, Naismith with 1. I even got it in numerical order there, Jim.
Excellent.
How about that? For High Point, Nate East, 22 points, Hoffman 9, Kaufman 4, Meshi 3, May 2. Winberg had a rebound, and so did Nick Harris.
So let's pick a couple players of the game tonight here at St. John Neumann Regional Academy.
I'll take Neumann tonight. You could take High Point. How's that?
Okay.
We got our board back. All
there
right.
we go. So
All
go
right.
ahead.
We're gonna go with the 1-2 combo. We're gonna go with Hill and Clay for St. John Neumann, and I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Javal Weeks-Schuler just for his toughness. He's gonna get the toughness award.
Gotcha. And wrapping up the season for High Point Baptist, I'm going to go with 2 players also. Nate East played very well tonight, 22 points. Drew Hoffman hit the 1,000-point mark. He had 9 points, 9 boards. We're going to go with those 2 for High Point and wish them well and a safe trip home.
Yeah, and like I said, they have a lot of underclassmen on the team, and you know what I mean? They'll be back, and shout out to Coach Burke and his staff, and they really turned, this program around, Jim. So let's thank everybody here. Big Mike on camera, Coach Rich on stats, Cam keeping us legal as always. Also, thank you to St. John Neumann and the PIAA for allowing us to broadcast the game. It's a final score, St. John Neumann 63, High Point Baptist 40. For my partner, Jim Webb, I'm Paul Bow. Good night, everybody. Tally-ho!